And how many of you now are singing along in the chat? Good evening to all you. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. And Chris JT985 over in the chat over there. 16-bit music, my friend. This is on the Sega Genesis / Sega Mega Drive. Not 8-bit, it was 16 bits. The sound chip on the Mega Drive Sega Genesis, not the best. We'll be honest there. Now, to prove before us get started on this, by the way, this is just the options screen, by the way. I want something that has some music, because the title screen doesn't have the theme. Why? To prove that this is not some fake ROM hack, to prove this is not a shitpost, here is the genuine game. I actually have it in my collection. That's right. The Sega Mega Drive PAL Edition, fully boxed. This game had a 32 megabyte cartridge, which sounds like nothing now, but back then it was monstrous. Considering that the N64 had a 64-bit cartridge, that's kind of impressive. So, this is the music that you actually have on the title screen, people. I don't recognise that from the movie. Well, let's get started.
To infinity and beyond!
Okay, everyone, today is Andy's birthday, and we need to find out what presents he's going to be given. Andy's birthday's today? Quick, send the sergeant downstairs with his team of Green Army men. See if Andy has any toys. Okay, Sergeant, this is a code red. We need a recon post downstairs. Now, how can I help? Sir, remove the lid on the bucket of soldiers so my men can get out. Then find the baby monitor on the shelf and knock it down on my men below. Sir! And so that's literally what we got to do, our opening match. I love the fact the goals are on the Etch-a-Sketch here. Open the bucket of soldiers, locate the baby monitor, pass it down to Sergeant's troops, and then we've got to get to the other baby monitor. But watch out for trains and planes. I guess John Candy's in this film after all. Don't remember that from the movie either. And check out these graphics. They actually look really good for the 16-bit era. They look fantastic. Really good model design, quite big designs, very bright, very colourful. And it's just kind of cool in a way. It's very, very nifty. This was very much mind-blowing back in 1990. Well, I think it was 5, might have been 6 it came out. It was close. And yes, that's all Woody can do. He can use his pull string as a weapon, and that's it. Yeah, this is on the Sega Mega Drive Genesis, seriously. This is on the Super Nintendo as well. Traveller's Tales really did well to extract this from the console. They did a fantastic job. It's a shame that afterwards, they decided to be hired by Sega to make 2 of the worst Sonic games of all time. The dreadful Sonic 3D Blast, which was a weird, slow, isometric platformer, and then the abysmal Sonic R for the Sega Saturn. Massive shame. They were guys from, I think they were from Liverpool as well, believe it or not. I think they actually were an English studio. Traveller's Tales. They had a really cool logo of a, in fact, I might be able to get it on screen here if I'm careful. If you look really closely at the bottom, you can see kind of like a Peter Rabbit kind of logo. That's their logo. Yeah, back in the era when anyone who was anyone had an animal mascot. Ah, you remember them, do you? Excellent. Yes, say they didn't have a big repertoire of games, but this was one of them. And as I say, it's for a 16-bit console, it looks fantastic. The sound, as I say, I think the sound on the SNES version is better because the sound chip for the Super Nintendo was better than the Mega Drive. Cheap hit. However, I will say this, the Mega Drive actually has more levels, believe it or not. There's a couple of extra levels that are unique to this version. So, it's a bit of a trade-off. You get a slightly better, possibly slightly better graphical and certainly better sound experience from the Super Nintendo version, but you get a faster and more complete version on the Mega Drive. Which way do you go? It's up to you. I don't know what's gone wrong here. I'll tell you what's gone wrong. I know exactly what I've not done. I'm an idiot. Watch this. I forgot to free the sergeant and his men. We can actually watch them descend. How cool is that? I actually love the fact that they actually do fall over as well. They've actually done amazingly well with the animation. Oh wow, I didn't know they were still around. I thought they folded years ago. I thought they folded because they got acquired. I think they got. I always believed they got acquired by Sega and then folded. Well, that's awesome. I'm so happy about that. And a little victory dance from Woody there. And yay, the hat is an extra life. Okay, men, let's move, move, move! The army men file out of Andy's room and down the stairs, carrying the baby monitor. All right, take cover, men! Hiding in a large green plant, the troop watches Andy's party from a safe distance. The sergeant signals them to turn on the baby monitor and talks to Woody. Come in, Mother Bird, this is Alpha Bravo. Andy's opened all his presents and there are no toys to replace us. Wait, oh no, a surprise present! Andy's taking it upstairs, look out! And so what we have to do now is help the other toys get back into their places before Andy reappears in the room. Rex, Ham and Robot are going to go into the toy chest, and RC and Rocky need to go under the bed. And finally, we need to be on the bed. Because of course, we are the leader of the group, so it's up to us to take charge here. I say, from memory, what they adapt into levels in this game is actually really amazing. They actually do an incredible job of think of things to include that you wouldn't think of. But there's surprises to come. I'm not going to say any more. Interesting, they did the 2001 to 2004 Crash games. Ooh. Well, that's possibly an idea then for the future. Dare I go back to Crash Bandicoot? Ugh. Dare I go back to Crash Bandicoot? There's a question, people. Ugh. Ugh. So they did Wrath of Cortex and Twin Sanity. Ah, right, nice. That I had no idea of. See, I love the fact they got the crane animation of actually lifting up the bucket. That's fantastic. And hopefully we'll see Rocky in a minute. There he is, there's Rocky. Excellent. And with 44 seconds to spare. Nice. Get under here. Must be an accident. Andy's just excited about his new toy. I better go up and take a look. Hey, Rex, Ham, Potato Head, come and check out Andy's new toy. Hello? Are you Andy's new toy? No. I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. I stationed up in the Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4. What? You think you're a real Space Ranger? Hey, guys! Andy's new toy thinks he's got lasers that can fly! Hey, you say he has a laser? How come you don't have a laser, Woody? It's not a laser! It's a little light bulb that blinks! Gee, Woody, sounds like laser envy. Maybe we need a race to settle this. So yes, believe it or not, we've got a level where they actually go and measure up against each other in this game. Ego check. Try and keep up with Buzz to show her just as good a toy as he is, apparently. And try to swing on hooks using the pull strings across larger gaps. So, with that in mind, here we go, new level. And we're being attacked by sharks because it's the 90s, why wouldn't we? How is Buzz bumping around? That's what I want to know. He can't fly. At least... Can it? Oh, don't you dare! Don't you start mocking me! Seriously? Are you seeing this, people? Leave the fourth wall alone, Buzz! You're not a Space Ranger, you are a toy! No, it's not the... Now he's walking like an Egyptian to really mock me. Look at that! Again, I'm not sure he did that in the movie, but maybe I'm misremembering. Ah, what a stupid place to put a clown. Ah, checkpoint, I needed that. Oh. Well, that's just unlucky. That's very unlucky. Not falling for that again. This time I'll swing. Ah! Chance to steal a life here. Ah. Oh well. One hit point for an extra life is worth it. Yeah, you can definitely tell these rather obnoxious sounds, can't you? So I apologise for not interacting with the chat much right now because I'm just trying to finish this level. All of a sudden, the game's gone from, oh, this is a cakewalk, you'll find everything, you'll get loads of extra lives, to welcome to die mode. Yay, we managed to get an extra life as well, brilliant. Well, Woody, while you did keep up with me, you know I could fly around this room with my eyes closed. Okay then, Mr. Lightweight, prove it! Alright, then I will. Stand back, everyone. To infinity and beyond! Buzz leaps off the bed. Diving down, Buzz lands on a big rubber ball that bounces him back up into the toy plane mobile, which swings him around the room. Woody can't believe it as Buzz lets go of the mobile, sails through the air, and makes a perfect landing back on the bed. A crowd of toys rush up to Buzz, cheering loudly, "Wow, Buzz!" Thank you all. Oh, now all the toys think Buzz can fly! Well, in a couple of days, everything will be just the way it was. They'll see. In the morning, I'll still be Andy's favorite toy. What I should do now is stop worrying about Buzz and just get some sleep. And now, believe it or not, we've got an unwanted guest in the chat, it would seem. But yes, while you are sleeping, you have a bad dream about a huge Buzz Lightyear with real lasers. Try and defeat this illusion to awake from Woody's worst nightmare.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
I do like the dark room they've gone for here. It's a really cool design, and that's a problem because I'm down to my last hit point already. Okay, now we got a chance. Where is he? This is a very Sonic the Hedgehog kind of boss. And now, where is it? There he is. Ooh, fell short that time, never mind. The days pass and Woody finds he is no longer Andy's favourite toy. As the last boxes are packed so the family can move to a new home, Woody watches Andy playing with Buzz. Dinner at Pizza Planet? Asks Andy's on his mum. And bring a toy! Bring a toy? Andy will take Buzz unless I can hide him behind the cupboard so Andy has to take me instead. Woody picks up RC's remote control and starts up RC. Now, if I could just bump the car into Buzz... So yeah, believe it or not, use the RC car to try and knock Buzz behind the desk. And apparently we have to collect power cells that Buzz drops. So check this out, people. Welcome back to Micro Machines. And I will say the controls in this are worse than I remember. Oh god, they are so loose. Well, I suppose it is like a kid's My First RC car. You can't exactly expect it to be competitive level. Oh, so I mean. And I've not got a reverse gear either because, in the words of You Suck at Parking, reversing is for wimps. Yes, Micro Machines was amazing. There was the one on the Mega Drive was great. You had different ones. You had obviously Micro Machines 2 was my favourite, but there was also Micro Machines Turbo Tournament, which was pretty 96, and then there was the weird military one, which wasn't as good. There was also one on the PlayStation 1 briefly called V3. For you Danganronpa fans, that's going to be kind of interesting, because of course that was the title of the final Danganronpa game until today, when they announced 2X2, the remake of the second game. So yeah, V3 wasn't a bad game, but I say the best one was still Micro Machines 2 in my opinion. I've not got much power left in this car. You can see by the meter on the right. It drinks power. Also, who's actually replenishing the batteries for RC? I'm asking questions where toys come to life. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, that was stylish. Ah, we got a bonus game. So, let's play Shooting Stars. Welcome to Shooting Stars. Or welcome wherever you are. If you're not from Britain from the 1990s, that will have sailed way over your head. Yay, we got an extra 3 hit points. Nice, we needed that. While trying to knock Buzz behind the cupboard, Woody sends him out the window by mistake. The other toys rush to help, but there's no sign of Buzz. Maybe Woody knocked Buzz out because he was jealous of him, suggests a toy.
Woody, the toys are really mad at you for what you've done to Buzz. Personally, I don't know, but I hate confrontations. Oh, I'm so upset. I don't even know where I'm going. If you could just help me get out of the bedroom, I promise I'll do the same should you ever need me.
Yeah, we don't know how much time you've got, but when the time's up, you hear this noise. Shut it, you tart. I think that's what he said anyway. I think that was what he drummed. I'm not entirely sure. Avoid all the angry toys. You try and help Rex across the room. Okay. And again, I love how they made the room now very dark because we are now evil. We are the bad guy. It has to be said for a protagonist. Woody is probably one of the nastiest protagonists ever. He tries to kill other people and everything. He's not actually a role model for kids when you think about it. Even though he's voiced by Tom Hanks, which is somewhat of a paradox. Ah, it changed every week. That explains it. That explains why we don't know what the noise is. So the one I remember was as they shut it, your tart. That was the one I remember. I love how they simulated that. That's amazing. There are quite a lot of leaps of... Oh, what the hell? Oh, I get it. He's throwing his money around. Evil Dr. Porkchop. Yes, I have seen the movies. Yes, they're awesome. What he did to Buzz, he could try and do to any of us next. Another toy gets too much attention, and it's out the window. We gotta stop him. Look, there he is with Rex. Let's get him.
How I hate confrontations. Frankly, I don't know what to make of all this, but you helped me through the bedroom, so hop on, let's get out of here.
Yep, so run, Rex, run. Ride on Rex to escape Andy's room while avoiding all the other toys. So once again, the game switches. We are now in chase mode. It's interesting how they did this kind of like variety to the game. This is one of those endless runner levels that were very popular in quite a lot of games at the time. Where a lot of it is almost like knowing the pattern in advance, like see there. Knowing how high you can or can't jump. With only 5 hit points, this is actually much harder than it looks. Yeah, light jump, that's needed there, same there. Oh, God's sake. Right, okay, that's an unwelcome surprise. So, I mean, it's almost like you've got to get a really nail the pattern to be able to get the rewards, and it encourages you, bizarrely, to hang at the front. Normally with these kinds of level, you're encouraged to stay close to the back so you can see what's coming. But in this game, because of the way they've actually put the enemies, you have to almost go at the front. Luckily, we made it. 1 life lost. Andy, unable to find Buzz, takes Woody with him as his mother starts the car. Next stop, Pizza Planet. But as the car drives away, Buzz appears and grabs the bumper, eager to settle the score with Woody for knocking him out the window.
Buzz, I'm so glad you're alright.
You know, Sheriff, we don't practice revenge on my planet. But we're not on my planet, are we? Buzz swings at Woody, and when the car stops for gas, they tumble out unseen. So we gotta now stay out of Buzz's way as we try to tire him out. In what is one of my least favourite mechanics, you gotta try and lasso him with this tire. And if you fail, he starts doing this, and you can't hit him. I remember this fight as a kid, it used to drive me insane. A lot of it because of the unpredictable bounce on the tyre. See, that should have counted, but it didn't. Ow. I thought he was going to have an arc where I could get away from him then, but not this time. Oh, I was lucky. I suppose if you can get lucky... Ah, damn it, I got caught. Never mind. Well, that was useful. I managed to get him caught in the corner. I think it has to be a full bounce to count, and if it doesn't count, which is annoying. I did it again. Yeah, if it's too close to the wall, he will hit you. So these like keytones remind me a lot of Streets of Rage. Quite a lot of their later levels that sounds like this. Oh, that counted. I didn't think it would. Excellent, that was lucky. Ah, so you believe it's come from a Yamaha YM2612 with a chip tune. Buzz and Woody finished just in time to see Andy and his mother driving off. I'm a lost toy! Cries Woody. But then, just when all seemed lost, a truck arrived that could take them to Pizza Planet. Quickly, they hopped on board. Woody and Buzz arrive at Pizza Planet, but find the entrance closely watched. How can we get inside? Wonders Buzz, until he spots Woody with a mega gulp cup on his head. Sheriff, I like the way you think. So we're now to try and cross Pizza Planet, avoiding falling food and drink, watching out for Buzz bumping into us. Yes, believe it or not, a scene that was maybe 2 seconds in the movie is an actual level in this game. It's bonkers that they had the imagination to think of how to turn such an innocuous moment into a part of the game. People will be crying out, this should have been a cutscene. The 90s go, no. And that's the problem, the timing is challenging. Too soon. So this is very much an obstacle course, this game. It's annoying. I love the effects of the kids walking around in the background. It's amazingly animated. It might be the same model every time, but I don't care. It's just so well done. And the way the booths like kind of curve to show 3D fake 3D detail is beautiful. Because of course this is all 2D sprites. But the way they did it was like create a fake sense of illusion. It's like 2.5D before 2.5D was really a thing. Damn it. Try again. So this is the point where the game starts to get a bit more sadistic. I will check the messages out in a moment when I finish another level. So I apologise if I don't interact immediately. Say, the backgrounds do repeat a lot, that must be said. You can tell where they didn't have the resources in the machine to vary that up, but again, I don't really mind it because it's still quite charming. I'm not sure if this game actually made it onto the Mega Drive Classic Mini. I don't think it did actually, which is a shame because for me it's one of the better games on the system. It's one of the lesser talked about titles, but it's one of the best. We made it. Ah, the game for toys. I remember seeing that knocking around, but yes, Disney games in the 90s were sadistic. When are you doing Lion King, by the way, Chris? When are you doing that? You know you want to. You really do. Yes, you do. While Woody looks for Andy, Buzz spots a claw machine. Oh, never mind, I was too busy mocking you. Right, so inside the block machine, we now have to try and find Buzz, who's disappeared into the depths of the machine. And this is where, from memory, the game ramps up the difficulty big time. It gets much more sadistic on this level. We are literally in the bowels of the machine. When you're good and ready, eh, Chris? Well, I don't blame you for that. I played that game. It was evil. Mainly for the second level. The second level is like probably the biggest rage quit moment I've seen for a long time. Ah, damn it. See what I mean about the levels getting much more challenging now? Yes, we even have breaking vowels because why wouldn't they? If your fuses pop because someone happens to get near them, you've got a very dangerous machine. Hopefully you don't have that problem at a place like Play Expo or Arcade Club. It'd be like setting the place on fire in seconds. I'm not sure why, but I get from memory, I think you have to do that. Yeah, it probably was a licensing issue. It's a shame because, as I say, it's one of the best of that system, of this system. But it's interesting, right? The classic mini consoles have had a major problem with titles that fans felt were missing. I know that the Sony PS1 one, which I have, has a lot of titles you'd think of which are not included because, again, probably because of the licensing. The likes of Tony Hawk, the likes of Gran Turismo, the likes of the Driver games, Soul Blade. There's so many games that didn't make it, yet so many classics did as well. Metal Gear Solid made it, Resident Evil made it, Final Fantasy VII made it. Oh, Chris, you are a cynical man. You're also probably correct, but you're a cynical man. Doesn't matter. Beat the level. That's more important than anything. Because we had to continue. And we got an extra hit point. We were 1 star short. Damn it. That's annoying. I need to focus here, guys. Apologies. And it's because I hit the circles at the same time. Damn it.
A visitor from the outside. If you'll help save our friends who are trapped inside the machine, we will reward you by taking you to see the Claw.
So, we're really inside the claw machine. We've got to rescue all the aliens that are trapped inside here. And the quicker we do the level, the more stars we get at the end. So, get ready for this, people. This may blow your minds at what this level's like. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Disney's version of Doom. That's right. We are technically in a Doom clone, in a Disney game.
Hello?
32 megabytes, Chris. 32 meg.
Hello?
Honestly, it's a minor miracle how they got all this onto the cartridge, because there is so much to it.
Hello?
Yeah, sure, the voice lines are very cheap and very... And you can see the clear parallax scrolling in the background. But it still runs very well. The closest we came on the Mega Drive to this afterwards was a game called Zero Tolerance, which was an early Doom clone.
Hello?
Yeah, exactly. Not a bad simulator to get a gig. You'd say you worked on a Disney project. Oh, we needed that. We got an extra star.
Thank you, stranger, for your help. We will take you to the Claw. It decides who will go and who will stay. Shh, the Claw moves.
In horror, Woody sees Sid, a kid who's cruel to all his toys, controls the Claw, and he plans on getting Buzz. So we now have to try and stop Sid from picking up the Claw. Believe me, if this is what I remember it to be, this is a nasty boss. Yes, you heard me right, a boss. What you have to do is knock these teddies into the Claw. Yeah, that's what you have to do, and you have to keep it going. It's very, very hard. That should have counted. I actually hit that claw before it picked him up, but it didn't count. Oh, then I got hit by the cable. Oh, that's frustrating. The cable hit me. I'm not sure what that cable is, but it's still dicking around. It's annoying. We've got 5 more lives to play with before we need to continue. Okay, that's good. I actually created a bit of distance then. Yeah, that cable is very much broken. You're not wrong. It's like it deliberately targets you once you're still, so you gotta try and get in a place where you can move. That's what it seems to do. See how the cable hangs ahead of Woody here? Oh, that worked. Oh, okay. I'll settle for that. I should have stayed down then. It should have been a case of, please, stay down. Yes! Just don't get hit. Excellent. A measly 7 stars, but it doesn't matter to me. We survived. You must not fight the will of the claw, or must obey the claw. Oh. The claw, it moves again. Sid uses the claw to pick up Buzz. Woody, trying to keep Buzz from being taken, grabs Buzz's legs, and before he can let go, is lifted into the air as well. Smiling, Sid moves both toys towards the prize chute. Alright, double prizes! A Buzz Lightyear and a stupid cowboy doll, all for a few measly quarters. Sid stuffs his new toys deep into his backpack, and with a second evil laugh, heads home to play. Sid closes the door to his bedroom and pulls Woody out of his backpack. Lifting up a large magnifying glass to catch the sun, Sid trains a spot of hot light on Woody's forehead. Where are your rebel friends now? Sid's workbench. Make our way across Sid's desk, but look out for Sid apparently. So Sid's going to be watching out for us. Oh, now we've got darts being dropped down and spiders because, well, yeah, why not? And oh, bloody hell! Okay, that was quick. That was straight to welcome to die mode. Okay, this seems to be a level where you can't stay still. Yeah, this is where the game's decided. Right, you've had your fun. Now we're just going to take every life you've got. If you thought this was easy, think again, maggot. So I mean. Good lord, this is a challenge. Oh! Okay, I don't care how I did it, I got across. Ah, oh, bollocks! So close. Damn it. Yes, it looks like a precursor to Cuphead, Avian. It'd be interesting if this wasn't influenced, but it wouldn't surprise me knowing the creators of Cuphead. I mean, it wouldn't surprise you either, would it, Chris? You had loads of fun with Cuphead. You really enjoyed it. You wanted to play that game forever, including the expert mode and the DLC. We know you did. Oh. Right, that's a bad idea. There is a way to get a life there, but it's just not going to work. So I'm going to leave it. I've only got 2 out. Unlike Cuphead, you don't have many lives. Another checkpoint, that's good. Oh!
Hot, hot, hot.
Oh, what the hell?
Hot, hot, hot.
Oh, I see. I've got to stop myself from running. I have to turn left and right to stop myself running. Oh, God, that's frustrating.
Hot, hot, hot.
Oh! Yes, Cuphead could have been one of Sid's experiments, Avian. You're not wrong.
Hot, hot, hot.
Oh, God, this is... Yeah, no, don't blame me for saying ow, Woody, but, you know... I mean, again, I love the fact they included all these references to the movie, but oh my God, this is sadistic.
Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Ah, it's fine, Avian, no worries. I doubtless going to need to restart this game, because this game's one of those. Once you're out of continues, it's game over. There's no password system or anything.
Hot, 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 hot. Ow.
Oh, we made it. Holy sh... When Sid is called downstairs by his mother, it gives Woody a chance to look around the bedroom for Buzz. What could have happened to him? An unknown to Woody, lurking in the shadows, something was watching his every move very closely. Battle of the Mutant Toys. Buzz is somewhere in Sid's room and you have to find him, but keep moving and looking for things. The game's like, oh, you thought you were done? You thought you were out? Haha! Think again!
Ow.
Okay, there's no way up there. Oh, hold on. Do I have to... I do. I have to stand on the cans. This music's taken on a suddenly very doomy atmosphere. Oh, seriously? Wow. Okay, that's it, people, by the way. After this, it's game over and we start again. All the way at the beginning. So be prepared. Yeah, it seems like there's almost no way to dodge that one. Oh, you absolute sadist! Wow! This game does not F about people. Oh. They are very hard to hit. Yeah, you can tell where you got your money's worth with this game, can't you, people? I had to take a leap of faith then. It was the only way I could get across. Oh, damn it! Come on! Wow! Yes, Woody, keep hanging around. Yes, nothing will top Stormy Ascent. There is very little in the platforming world that can do that, apart from maybe Cuphead. Cuphead and Stormy Ascent are the barometers for evil platforming. I mean, don't forget, Stormy Ascent was cut for how many years? How many decades was Stormy Ascent a forgotten level for? And then Toys for Bob went, you know what make this game, this remaster, really special? If we put in the hardest level ever and make it even harder. But it must be said, that moment that I completed that was the best moment ever. If only because I shut a certain doubter up. Some doubter said it'll be a miracle if you beat this, and then I literally did it minutes later. I wore my biggest smug face for that. I earned the smugness that day. I feel like I'm playing Pitfall here with the amount of swinging I'm doing. And it's just as evil as Pitfall. Bear in mind, I've not yet save stated, which is something I can do. If we play this game long enough and we want to try and finish it, we can always use the save state. Oh, there was a checkpoint down there as well. There was a checkpoint. I saw it literally as I died. There was a checkpoint. It was like the game was like, sucks to be you. That's right, keep it going, keep the rhythm, good, good. Oh, damn it, I didn't need that. I was hoping I'd be able to hit them while I was in the air, but the game was like, no dice, you can't do that. Ah. Must have been just too low. Oh! Basically, I had what's known as ice physics then. It's when your character skids. Happens in a lot of old school games where your character gains momentum and has so much momentum you slide past something and hit them. The original Addams Family game for the Sega Mega Drive was absolutely loaded with that. But we're going okay. Now, there's Buzz. What I've got to do is I've got to get to him. And I think to get to him, what I need to do is get across some swinging. Ow! That's not very helpful. Ah, okay. Oh, well, that was good. Ow. Right, am I right in thinking... Okay, this is frustrating. There was not just one Addams Family game, Avian. There was one on Nintendo called Festus Quest. There was an Addams Family Values claim, and the original Addams Family as well. Yes, believe it or not, there were Addams Family games. I was hoping to hit him, but I wasn't able to do it in time. Oh, bollocks. He moves so slow in that mode. His karate chop action is not that fast. But again, the fact they included it is pretty awesome. Yes, there were multiple Addams Family games, believe it or not, Avian. The timing of the jump here, I'm really struggling to nail. To give me a little more time. Oh, got it. I think if we're frame perfect, we can hit them. You can hit him, but it's just so hard to hit because of his height. Yeah, it doesn't hit him. Unfortunately, you just got to use the tank damage. As you can see, no life, no continued. Come on, Buzz, let's get out of here! Woody, I'm not really a space ranger. I'm just a toy. Just a child's toy.
Buzz, listen to me! You're not any child's toy! You're Andy's toy! And you're his favorite! Uh-oh!
Sid! With an evil laugh, Sid picks up Buzz and straps a large rocket to his back. Houston, we are go for launch! Laughing, Sid takes Buzz outside. Woody, with little time to save Buzz, calls out to the mutant toys. Look, there's a good toy out there, and he needs your help. Please. The toys will help, but to get to Buzz, they have to face Scud, Sid's dog. So now we need to escape on Rollerbob across Sid's house. Oh my god. Ah, nice, Chris. You might have a new camera for tomorrow. That's fantastic. So we're at this level again, only I expect it to be much, much harder. As you can see, this is very much a case of, oh, stay clear. Oh, good lord, the pattern on this is insane. I mean, the animation for this is amazing. You can't deny that. The fact they got this onto a Mega Drive cartridge is just beyond belief. The guys did a stunning job. Oh, I knew that someone was going to get me then. Holy shit! What the fuck? You all saw that, right? That was a kid's game. This is meant to be appealing to children. What kind of kids played this game? And what kind of nightmares do they have? No judgment in the chat. That was a rhetorical question. No judgment. Don't you dare. I'm seemed less sadistic in a 1980s arcade machine. Good lord! We needed that continue, but it's no good because we've got 0 lives. Game over. Wow! Well, people, you saw how far we got in the first take. Yes, that was Cuphead. That was definitely Cuphead. Good lord, wow. That was Cuphead. Thank you for that, Psygnosis. Thank you for that, Traveller's Tales. Yes, Disney. Always forgiven. And that, don't be starting saying, oh, the doggy. That dog will kill you. Oh. Oh, I thought I'd press start. That was my fault.
To infinity and beyond.
So this is where we have to start all over again. So this time I'm not going to do the reading. We're just going to play the game. Until we get to new scenes, I'm not doing any voiceover work, so we can speed the game up a bit. Yes, Psygnosis were very much not just the PS1, PS2, Chris. They had a lot of games in the Commodore 64 Super ZX Spectrum era as well. And I say, considering this game was released on a 16-bit cartridge, they did an amazing job at what they got out of it. It's superb. It was one of the last titles for the Sega Mega Drive, and it shows. Oh, well, that's annoying. Oh, free hit point, that'll do nicely. Yes, the Sid levels are absolutely evil. There's no other word for it. They are absolutely evil. Oh, what a stupid place to put a plane. Oh, no you don't. Not this time. And there we go. Job done. Yeah, the F1 games that Psygnosis made in the early days weren't bad until the third one, F1 98, which was dreadful. F1 original and F1 97 were both great. I especially love the fact that if you played the right ROM of the F1 97, you could play as MasterCard Lola with Nigel Mansell. No, not Nigel Mansell, sorry. You could, in the 95 one, there was a way to drive McLaren as Mansell. And then in the 97 one, you could drive as MasterCard Lola. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've blown the chance to get an extra life there now. Damn it, I needed that extra life too. Oh well, what I can do is at least get some points for this. Yeah, this level has a time limit, Avian. Not all of them do. This level's one of the few that does. Because the idea is that we've got to get everyone back in the toy box before Andy arrives. So when the time runs out, Andy walks into the room, and obviously he'll see us. So we've got to try and avoid that under the toy code. I mean, it has to be said that in terms of, like, Disney protagonists and, like, heroes, Woody is one of the least likeable. He's actually pretty evil when you think about it. He tries to commit homicide multiple times. And he does really crazy stuff. But yeah, you can see why this game had a lot of playtime. Because beating it was a real challenge. Now, Avian, I don't know if you saw this level, but this level features some next level trolling in a moment. Not because of difficulty, for other reasons. I mean, it's not wrong, it's not an easy level. But look at this. Look at that. Look at him. Mocking us. Literally lying down on the job. Waving to the fourth wall. How dare he? Oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that. Walking like an Egyptian because he can. It's like he just keeps trolling us. Down you go, clown. I already put a clown down earlier on this month. I don't need to put you down too. It's like me, stop waving at the fourth wall. Leave the fourth wall alone. I needed the extra life. It was better to get the life and take the damage. Damn it. Oh, that's even worse. That could have screwed me over, but we'll see. Oh, now I'm dead. I fell on my own accord. Mistimed the whip. I keep failing to see that one. Oh, sod off. Leave me alone. Why isn't Buzz taking damage from this as well, by the way? Why is it only Woody who's getting hurt by the clowns and the planes and the sharks? Why isn't Buzz feeling any pain? Extra life, we needed that. So, this is where we have, in a moment, Avian, we have a boss fight. There's a boss fight in a Disney platformer. Oh no, they say it's a Disney game from the 16-bit era. 16-bit Disney games were not fair at all. They didn't play fair. Laugh at me all you want, Buzz. This Nightmare Buzz is quite a cool level, actually. extra hit point is useful. So now what we have to do is bump Buzz with RC, Avian. So guess what kind of level's coming up now? We are driving. And we have to get those batteries to keep the power in RC. As I say, we've already seen like the real rage levels, I think, so this part of the stream could be kind of relaxed. It's like, oh, this is alright, it's doing okay here. And then we'll get to the later levels of Sid's house, and suddenly the bile-spewing rage cometh. Although, to be fair, as I say, I love this game was like a major one in my childhood. Me and my bro used to play this all the time. Because before I got my PS1, my Sega Mega Drive was the console for me. I'm actually wondering if they might possibly have games like this at Play Expo when I'm there later on next month. So I'm going to be spending 2 days in Blackpool with a friend, gaming and conning. I think I did beat it back in the day, I'm sure I did. But I do also believe there is a way to actually input codes to get to later levels. Now I can always look those up later if needs be. Well, I want to see if I can have at least a chance to get near it without using any codes. Yay, we can now try and play Shooting Stars. Oh, 3 extra hit points. Nice. Oh, that's good. We needed that. So, in the canon, everyone's now got annoyed at Woody except for Rex. Rex wants to get out of the bedroom, so Woody says, if you help me, if I help you, you have to help me. So Rex does a deal with the devil. He's the only one. Everyone else has turned on Woody. Woody is now the bad guy. And as I said before, as far as hero characters go in Disney movies, he's probably one of the least likeable. Which is especially funny given his voice by Tom Hanks. Don't be throwing your money around at me. Oh, I've not gone far enough. I've got to go back. Oh, that's useful. I'll take the free healing. Well, I mean, it certainly helped. Knock it off, you. Oh. We're out. We made it. Yeah, no, it's not 9k points. Basically, we've got there our lives, the hat. And the star is our points, our health points. So now, the warm-up for the level I just lost. This is the early version of it. Because the Mega Drive often had games that did this, where they would recycle level structures and make them harder later on. That was almost like the Mega Drive's signature dish, or the Genesis, depending on where in the world you were. For whatever reason, we didn't call it the Genesis, we called it the Mega Drive. It was a cool name though, I've got a Mega Drive. It's the kind of thing you'd say to your mates in school. Yeah, well, you think you're cool, I've got a Mega Drive. Because, of course, advertising to children was what American corporations wanted to do and make money. Oh, damn it. That's annoying. This seems to be one of those levels where you just need to know the pattern, which was proven by that one with the dog, because that was insane. That was like unfairness times 19. I saw him coming but wasn't quick enough. Ah, you're over 9,000 points. Why does that feel like a reference to something? Over 9,000. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere before, but I can't think where.
Watch out! Watch out! Ooh. To infinity and beyond!
Ah, well, it is a reference. Okay, that's fair. I managed to stun lock him with that one. Oh, that should have counted. I should have that. Oh, he's gonna get a freebie. That's annoying. Good point, Chris, actually. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any myself, but I've not really been looking for them. I was surprised if they're in the game, but it'd be awesome if they are. Considering what that was a reference to, technically. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Gotcha. Oh, we gotta continue, that's nice. That was the little squeaker sound. And so it was meant to be over 90,001, but 9,000 sounded cooler. Yep, so now we're going to sneak into Pizza Planet. Because yes, believe it or not, Avian, the 2-second clip is an actual level in this game. It's ridiculous that they adapted this. And I'm all for it, it's amazing. You also have to be careful because Buzz can hit you from behind and cause you damage. Much like in the movie. So they really have done what they could to adapt the film, it's amazing. They went to far greater effort than anyone ever asked for. Normally the closest you get is like one boss fight, which is reminiscent. Here they thought, let's try and put as much in it as possible. You even have to duck down so that people don't see you. Oh, damn it, I went too soon. One French fry took me out. You could say my health was fried. Oh, bollocks. That kid gave me the boot. Yes, this is one of those levels where you just gotta try and avoid the hazards. It's a very much a kind of like almost like an escape kind of thing. I mean, you can technically stop time by dropping down, but the problem with that is if you do, you get more kids walking around, so it's a catch-22. Oh, I went too soon then. I got impatient. Okay. Apparently I was too far out, so I'm going to lose another life here, I think. Unless I get very, very lucky and have a great run. Oh, I was too far away. Because you move like a slug due to the box, which makes sense actually, to be fair. Because you are literally encased, so you can't expect your character to move freely. Yeah, junk food will always get you. It certainly did to me. Tonight I decided to get something for tea that I shouldn't have done. But you know what? It's the start of the weekend. I can be trying to be healthy again for the rest of it. That's probably not going to happen, but I've told myself it, so this is a start. And we're there. We made it. And an extra life too. We needed that. Oh god, this level again. This is a nasty platforming level. Not as nasty as the Sid levels though, to be fair. Let's be fair to it. I'll wait for that to come back around. Because with this, you have to be careful. You have to actually let these platforms disappear. Because you have to wait long enough on the other platforms for that one to appear. It's a bit counterintuitive. It's not like any other platforming game you're used to, where you just try and get through as fast as possible. You actually do have to play with the level and wait for the right route. But when you get it, it's great. I had to take some damage then, otherwise I was going to fall down. No, nothing I could do there. Oh, well, that's really screwed me over. Maybe I can get to the next checkpoint. If I can do that, then it'll be more manageable. Yeah, if this breaks, it makes your fuses break, by the way, on your machines, you've got some real problems with your machine preservation. And the problem is, this is now making me think that I want to go to Arcade Club over the weekend. I don't think I should, because I'm not spending more money I don't want to spend, so I'm going to resist. Oh, bugger. That was me being an idiot. Before I go any further, by the way, everyone, just to prove that this is not a fake, Check it out. There is the original game box. I actually have the original game for the Sega Mega Drive here in the UK. I've not got the manual, which unfortunately means it's worth a bit less money, but the actual game is complete. Well, no, it's not complete because I've not got a manual. But the game itself is playable. The only reason I'm not capturing from an actual console is simply because the output is not a signal you can capture. I think the only way you can capture it is if you've got an old composite cable and a really high-level video capture card, which I don't have. Because I thought I left that one behind, and I thought I've left the star behind. And I want to try and avoid that where I can. So you have to time your jumps at the top of the platforms. Anyway, I don't know if anyone's been keeping count of the levels that I've done so far in this game, but I'm pretty sure there's 19 of them. Oh, that one reached right down. Yes! I made it through without taking damage at the end. I've never done that before. Never. And a hit point. I missed 1 star. Damn it. Okay, so here we go. Ah, damn it. Okay, here we go, everyone. Watch this. We're now playing Doom.
Hello?
Rescuing the little lost toys.
Hello?
So this game really was a variety experience. They really went hard on mixing it up. Woody even has the same movement wobble that Doom Guy has in Doom. The same, like, sideways shuffle. You know, where he goes left to right, left to right. He even has that. And to my knowledge, no, ID Software had no involvement with this. Now, there is one thing I've not shown to you all, but I'm going to show it to you now. I'm really trying to make this authentic. I'm actually playing on a USB replica of the Sega Genesis pad. Now we have to try and save Buzz in this incredibly infuriating boss level. Yes, that's right. We have to stop the claw machine. And that's how we do it. By literally whipping other toys at it. I think last time on this we got really, really lucky. I say we because I was the one in control, but... And success. Did it first time this time. I'm half tempted to see if I can save state this. I'm half tempted to save state it. Just so we have it as a backup. But we gotta get across Sid's workbench, people. So far we haven't actually used a save state as such. Even if you take one, you've not actually used it. So before anyone says that's cheating, well, we haven't actually technically cheated yet. Let those cables go forward. Well, not cables, fireworks. Okay, that's so far so good. Yep, get you out of the way. Okay, this is good. Keep going. There's a continuation, so that's good. Yeah, I'm not going after that life or that health. I'm not touching that. Not touching that with a barge pole. Oh, spider got in the way. Damn it. Okay, fair enough. Not much I can do about that. Ah, I was hoping I'd be able to jump and then grab the railings to get ahead of the fire, but not this time it would seem. Yeah, if you want to get like the perfect run on this, good luck. It's using the tools available to me now, but you couldn't do it on the original game, Chris. So it is technically cheating. Ah, now we're at this level point. I think you're supposed to come back to get those stars, and I say F that. I could go back and get those stars if I wanted. By just doing this. But like, there's that one there, for example. I think you have to jump over the rope. Like that. I think that's how you get it. You have to time the yo-yo, and the timing for that jump seems almost impossible. Oh. I said almost. I said almost for a reason, people. I said almost impossible. I did that myself. Yeah, we're not risking that. Yes, Chris, it's somewhat of an annoying habit of mine, isn't it? Proving the impossible possible, just as I say it. So we have a save state for the last level. So we will do the same now. There we go. Purely because you've seen how hard this game is. If they're not going to play fair, why should we? I don't know how I got away with that then. That was overdue. That death was overdue by a long, long way. I should have died much faster than that. I'm not going to complain at that one. That was a bit of a double leap of faith that screwed me over then. Oh, Jesus. Make that a triple leap of faith. Oh, next put me all the way back here. Bloody hell. It was almost like the game had seen my arrogance and gone, I'm going to deprive you now. Luckily, as I say, we can always reload the state, so... Again, it's technically cheating, but... There comes a point where you sometimes have to go, look, I have to become the villain here. And this might well be the time, people. Because at this point in the game, the difficulty seriously ramps up. This is where Traveller's Tales decides to go, right, you've had your fun. This is where you have to go and ask your dad or your mum to complete it for you. And then what you end up doing is giving your dad or your mum serious PTSD. And that's what happens. Right, that's helpful. We just got ourselves a checkpoint. I was hoping to avoid getting hit then, but never mind. It's only cheated if there are you're by your own arbitrary rules. The tools and now you won't use no encounter because it wasn't in the FS6 original. Yeah, I suppose that's true actually. Like, I mean, apparently in that game, like in many other Final Fantasies, you can get an accessory or some kind of weapon or something, which actually turns off random encounters. You actually can get it. Because that was the thing I wanted more than anything in Final Fantasy X when I played through that game. Because there were points where that was really annoying me. There's many other things about Final Fantasy X that annoy me, but that's a whole different stream. There we go, that's better. And of course, the Final Fantasy VI archive you can see over on YouTube on my channel at SSWishbone, or you can watch the 24-hour replay right here on Twitch.tv on the Highlights channel. But don't forget that tomorrow night over on Twitch.tv, ChrisJT1985 is where you can see the ongoing playthrough of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Do check that out, especially if we're going to be treating some new tech debuting there. More to come, courtesy of Chris's channel. Do go and check that out. Right, we can do it that way. Or we can just go load. Oh, no, that's sorry. That's wrong. There we go. So we've still got to continue in the bank if we do this. And that's part of the reason for it. Besides, you're not here to watch an expert player, you're here to watch me suffer. So if anything, you should be going, no, don't you dare use those save states. You're meant to be suffering. You're not doing that if you can turn off the game reload feature, how dare you? Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted, but we got here, so it could be worse. Yeah, I think this is one of those games where sometimes the way through is to go straight in. Oh, that's frustrating. I get the pair of them and they get hit at the same time. That's extremely frustrating. Ah, it's this point again, I remember now.
Watch out! Watch out! Hit that! Hit that! Watch out! Watch out! Hit that! Ow!
Damn it.
Hit that! Watch out! Hit that! Watch out! Hit that! Watch out! Watch out! Hit that!
You can actually see Woody pushing the back of Buzz if you look closely enough. They've actually even animated Woody pushing Buzz's karate chop action, which is incredible detail. It's incredible that they managed to fit it in here.
Watch out! Hit that!
A measly 3 stars, but it's all we needed. Right. We've got ourselves a save state right in front of Rollerbob. And I'm going to go very quiet here, people, so I do apologise in advance. Not a good start. Okay. Remain calm. Just gonna try and ignore the music. I'm amazed I only got hit once then. I'll take it. So close. Okay, good. Holy shit. This is the longest kitchen in the world. Oh, woohoo! Yes! The toys save Buzz by showing Sid they're really alive, which scares Sid so bad he vows to never hurt toys again. The toys celebrate so Woody sees a truck leaving Andy's house next door. Buzz! Andy's moving without us! Woody is just able to grab hold of a strap hanging off the back of the truck, but Buzz is left behind. I know, thinks Woody. I can use RC to go back and find Buzz. Gee, I hope Andy charged your batteries, RC. Yep, so we now do a level called Daytona. This is unique to the Sega Mega Drive version, and basically, it's a reference to that arcade cabinet, Daytona USA. That's right, we are in arcade mode, people. And luckily there's loads of batteries on the street, but my god, do these controls feel ropey. Oh, I missed one, shite. Yes, yet another mode, Chris, exactly. They went hard on making as many different features as possible in this game. It's one of the reasons I love it. They really went hard for taking what the Mega Drive could do. And at the same time the Super Nintendo as well, because it was released on the Super Nintendo. But I don't know why this level wasn't in the SNES version. I have actually no idea why. And also, this is totally false. American streets don't have turns like this. Apart from in San Francisco. They don't have turns with this many curves. Yeah. Thanks for going back, buddy. No problem, Buzz. Right now we have to catch up to that moving van before we lose those lost toys. Right you are, buddy. Let's go. So we have one more racing level, but this time we're trying to keep on heading, get a buzz. Of course, get those power cells. It's basically another version of the Micro Machines level, except we're now on the street. And I honestly cannot remember the route. And oh my god, do these controls feel awful. I'm trying the mentality, the Sonic mentality, follow the stars. Kind of like Sonic following the rings for Sonic. You've also got the dots in the road, which is probably a big indicator now I think about it. Ah, no, maybe not. It seems we gotta go north. God, the camera is so zoomed in. We're never gonna catch up the truck at this rate. What's with all these obstacles in the road? Where were they a minute ago? We're low on power, but we found it. Oh, no, you don't. I saw her sell that. We'll take that. OXIOIXO. Does that mean anything to anybody? Oh, God, these controls. Ooh. Very close to failing then. We had very little power left. Oh, we made it. I don't care. We made it. It's no good. RC isn't fast enough to keep up with the truck. When are you going even faster? Okay, let's light the rocket on my back to boost after the truck. Hold on tight. Here we go. Rocket Man, this is it! The truck is in sight and Andy's mom's car is just in front of it. Reach the car and you're no longer lost toys. Good luck.
Here it comes. To infinity and beyond.
And look at that, they left RC behind! They actually left RC behind! They're talking about not being lost toys and RC was just ditched! Cheers, mate. Thanks for ringing us here, but see you later. You're not coming along for the ride. How's that for a dick move? How's that for a kick in the dick? As we are falling with style.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Oh. Oh.
Here it comes. To infinity and beyond.
Exactly, Chris. Yes, in the movie, RC made it as well. You are quite correct. It's the ultimate dick move. RC gets left behind as a lost toy.
Here it comes.
Oh, what stupid place to put a van? Oh, Jesus Christ, this is hard.
Here it comes.
The controls feel very loose. This might be a place where being at the back is not such a bad idea, actually. Yeah, the game conditions you in the early parts to always move forward.
Here it comes.
Huh? No, we can just do that. And Buzz definitely can't fly like that. You're not wrong.
Here it comes.
Ah, that's why we've only got 2 hit points. And then we're dead, so we gotta make sure we avoid, well, ideally try and avoid dying.
Here it comes.
The problem with this is the stars indicate the route.
Here it comes.
So if you collect the stars, you lose your route indicator. So unless you've got like a little cheat sheet that tells you whether you should be going up, down, like, no, like there for example, knowing if it's the van or the pickup truck you're following.
Watch out.
And also the D-pad input is not brilliant. That might be something to do with the fact that I'm using the replica of the Genesis pad as well.
Here it comes. Ow.
That was an instant kill, I think.
To infinity and beyond.
Yes, avoiding dying is definitely part of the goal, but what I'm saying is if you do die,
Watch out!
and you've not got the stars all of a sudden, it's not as easy to predict the route. And you don't have much in the way of the... You don't have much in the way of the field of view to know what you're going up against in terms of the vehicles. So you almost have to constantly try and stay high in order to make sure you got the room for things like that. You know what I mean? Being able to dodge the truck.
Watch out!
Oh, bollocks. I saw that too late. Exactly, I don't know why there's a star there either. I mean, I can try and go up over the top, but I don't know if it'll work. It seems to be a very, very, very high.
Here it comes!
It seems to be very high.
Watch out! Here it comes!
Being able to just save state the out of it is the... We're technically taking the fun out of this, but I'm not. I'm enjoying it. I remember this being as hard as balls.
Here it comes!
And bear in mind, if you're doing this legit, you've got no continues.
Here it comes!
You know what I mean?
To infinity
You've got nothing
and
left.
beyond.
So this, I believe, is likely to be the final level, but I can't believe that RC gets left behind. RC gets left behind in this game.
Here it comes!
Poor RC. In the original movie, he gets thrown into the back of the truck and smashes Potato Head, doesn't he? Absolutely smashes Potato Head.
Here it comes! Watch out! Here it comes! Watch out! Here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes! Watch out! Here it comes! Watch out! Here it comes!
Why are we suddenly getting speed on the truck? You tell me, people. And we just got another continue right at the end of the game. Oh, are you serious? We can even play the mini game. We finished the game. What's the point in this? The bonus level, people, I guess. We got 3 extra hit points. For what?
Woody! Buzz! They were right here in this box! See? His mother answers, I knew they'd turn up soon enough.
Andy gives his favourite toys a hug as Woody breathes a huge sigh of relief. That night, after all the toys were unpacked, Woody and Buzz told them all about their big adventure.
What we found is that we toys have to sit together, eh, Buzz?
Woody, I couldn't agree more. From that day on, Woody and Buzz were best friends, and whenever a new toy came into the bedroom, they were welcomed as friends as well, for the toys had learned a great lesson. While it's nice to be Andy's favourite, all the toy really needs to be is the best toy it can be. Well done! You've completed the Toy Story. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for playing. And that is where we've got this nice, lovely little credits thing with people. So yes, that was Toy Story on the Sega Mega Drive. And it was brutal. Those stages with Rocky on the skateboard, the flying mission at the end, and basically the SIDS portion, they were definitely the hardest part of the game, aside from the final level. It's not Ham, it's Dr. Porkchop. We all know it's Dr. Porkchop. But yes, this game, Toy Story, is one of my favourites from the Sega Mega Drive. And it's definitely one of my favourite, like, Disney-inspired games. Not only because it, like, had so many different variations to its gameplay, not only because of what they managed to extract technologically from the system, but the fact that they were able to bring so many things from the movie to life. Like, for example, making a level out of crossing Pizza Planet with Buzz and Woody in the cup and the burger case. No one would have expected that to be a level. No one would have expected that. They thought that would have been a storyboard reference. Nope. They went hard and made a really well-designed level with all kinds of challenges to it. And it's all great to get all the license for the characters and the music. It was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. And would you want to see me play the Addams Family? I mean, if I can find a ROM for it, I could play it. I could play the Addams Family. And, Chris, yes, you're going to play the Lion King. Yes, you are. And after you've played the Lion King, Chris, you're going to play the Genesis version of Aladdin. Good luck. You're going to need it. And so I do think it's great how we actually got the animation models here, like Babyface, for example. That's a really creepy design. And in fact, an SMT demon in SMT4 looks exactly like that. Yeah. And there's Buzz, who, for whatever reason, is right at the end. Then we've got Nightmare Buzz. You don't mean the way my laser goes off. Yep, they did know exactly what they were doing, Chris. You're not wrong. And now we've got the actual credits with a different version of the song. This new version of it as well. Oh, jazzy. Kind of jazzy. It's pretty nice, actually. We'll let these guys have their moment in the sun, because this game is lesser celebrated. Toy Story on the Sega Genesis / Sega Mega Drive. Absolutely cracking game. Well worth finding and checking out if you want to play an old school platformer with some surprising challenge and some really good charm to it. So, when you said you've seen things released on the Switch, Avian, what do you mean? Do you mean the Lion King Jungle Book? Because I know that was a combo, wasn't it? Released to the PS4 at one point, Chris? I'm sure I saw that knocking around at one point. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Chris. I'm thinking they were both ported to the same multi-platform approach. That's where I agree with you. I think you're right. There's Steve Seagal. Yeah, Steven Seagal was in this game, people. And that's it. That's your that right there was your company who made that game. So, Toy Story on the Sega Genesis. Do I recommend it? Yes. Yes, I do. It's very challenging, but it is a lot of fun. And there's their logo, Traveller's Tales. As you can see, very cool design, very 90s in many ways. And that is basically where we're going to wrap things up for tonight. So, with that in mind, people, what's going to... Oh, God, Chris, there's an idea. Yes. Play the Traveller's Tales Sonic game. I mean, I can make it happen, actually, believe it or not. I believe I do have a way to play it. Maybe I'll do that in the future. But speaking of the future, I'm going to be back on Wednesday evening over on YouTube. Well, not on YouTube, sorry, over on Twitch.tv, where I will be entering Arkham City. So do be there on Wednesday evening at 8 PM BST, where we'll be playing the next Batman game. But tomorrow evening, right here on Twitch.tv, check out ChrisJT1985, who's going to be playing through more of Claire Obscure Expedition 33 before being active on YouTube at 8 PM BST on Tuesday night, where he will be carrying on his playthrough of Watch Dogs 2. At least I believe he will be. I'm not sure what else is scheduled for that. You can also check out Queen3210 over on YouTube. She's not been here tonight, but she's got many great playthroughs, the likes of Dead Space, the likes of Danganronpa, Persona 3 Reload, Dishonored 2, Zero Escape, and many, many more. Do go check them out. They're all absolutely awesome. Next Friday evening, well, I was thinking that I might decide that I'm going to enter into another RPG, but I've been challenged in the chat, so I may have to find a way to play it. We might be going for a blast, people. So, until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And yes, Chris, this game went stupidly hard, especially on that Rollerbob level.